YouTube fam, what it do, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Early morning, as you can see, Thursday morning. I want to share something with y'all because as you look around on YouTube, it's a lot going on. And believe it or not, there's a lot of familiar faces that's been in prison or in the county jail, people I done time with. So I want to give y'all a little rundown of some of the people that you see on YouTube today who I done walk the prison yard with to dispel some of the bad rumors that people's putting out there about these people because I've been there and I was there. So I'm going to start off with first. I'm gonna go ahead and take it back to OG Cartoon, Fire Traveline Gangster. Now I told y'all before I met Cartoon once in Pelican Bay on the B-Yard back in '93. I met him through the fence. Big ass spider over there. Look at that motherfucker. Damn it. But yeah, I met the homie through the fence. How Pelican Bay is set up, building 1 and 2 is on one side of the fence and 3 and 4. So I believe 2 might have been in building 3 and 4 at the time. So we talked through the fence. I just made like, what up, what up? But I knew a lot about Cartoon from the county jail and so on and so forth. So that would be the first one I could say. Number 2 would be Gumby. Hoover Gumby. 9 Deuce Hoover. Yeah, that's the homie. I fucks with Gumby. I ain't heard from him in a long time. Usually jump in my comment section a couple times, quite a few of my videos, but that's the homie. And I'm gonna start off by dispelling a lot of the bullshit rumors putting out there about him with the homosexual type shit. None of that shit was going on around me. I never saw it. Gumby was an active Crip. Gumby was a gang bang. I seen Gumby put in work. I actually was in Calipat when that shit happened with Devil on the yard that day, so that ain't my business to speak on. That's why I never spoke on it, but I was there. A whole lot more of us was there, but a lot of us out of respect for Devil and Gumby, that ain't my business to be speaking on, therefore I don't. So that'd be number 2. Number 3 probably would have to be, of course, my big homie Spark. I done time with Spark, as you know. We done been Corcoran Shoe for a minute, briefly. As soon as he got there, I left, went to Pelican Bay. But we really spent a lot of time in Calipat together. So I spent time with my big homie Sparks, where I learned a lot of stuff. I spent time with him and his brother, but I didn't get to his brother because his brother's not on YouTube, at least not yet. So I would say Spark would be number 3. Also, I just spent time with OG Cutes. I was in Donovan with Cutes. I met Cutes and Donovan on 1 yard when that was a level 3 yard back in 2004, somewhere around that time. I met OG Cutes. Cutes is solid G, homie. I learned a lot from that. I walked the track with Cutes. Cutes is good. Cutes wasn't no joke either. I done seen Cutes in action too. I done seen them about to smash some shit up. But you know what I mean? That ain't my business to speak on either. See, a lot of stuff I done seen, I done been around in these prisons or this county jail. But you know, it ain't my business to speak on. I don't just jump on there and put people's business out there for no views. I just wanted to let y'all see some of the people who I done been around with, just because I don't speak on them. You don't see me on YouTube and these other channels with them. Don't mean I don't know them. Don't mean I don't got love for them. So all these brothers I'm naming, I got love for them all. They all solid cast. Ain't not one of these brothers I done named. There's no buster. They all been popping up on YouTube today. And salute to all of them. Joker from A-Trey was in Donovan with me also. But Joker was on a different yard. I think I met Joker once or twice when I was over there for a minute. I got caught up in a riot. And Joker from A-Trey Gangster, y'all see on YouTube interviews. He done been up there. Abdullah, Eddie Boy, neighborhood, Rolling 60. That's what I know him as, but I know he's a Muslim now. But you know, yeah, Eddie Boy, y'all see on YouTube now. Well, I know Eddie Boy from a few places. I done been in the county jail with Eddie Boy, 4700. I done seen him put demos down to 4700. I done been with him at 2700. Calipat, we was on different yards, but we was in Calipat around the same time. I think he was on B yard or something like that, or A yard, when I was on the C yard. But yeah, I know Eddie Boy. I was in Donovan with Eddie Boy too. The last time I seen Eddie Boy was in Donovan. Before I went to the whole getting caught up with that staff member. So from Eddie Boy, let me say, had to be, I believe I was in Jamestown with Bub from 7-4. I know Bub now, that's the homie. Me and Bub communicate, that's the homie. Shout out to Bub as well. But I found out that Bub, I think, was in Jamestown with me my first time back in '88, if I'm not mistaken, on the Calavera show. I think that's what the other homie from Hoover told me Bub was there, but I don't know. I used to be with Lil Baldy from A-Trey, who would rest in peace. Lil Baldy is my road dog, and Trouble from 5-9 Hoover, I fuck with them. And my nigga D-Train from Butler on Gangster, rest in peace. 10 Deuce, yeah. See, I'm missing somebody right now. I'm at work, as y'all can tell these steps. Break time right now, last break. I'm trying to think, man, somebody else I seen hold up. OG Pretty Boy, rest in peace. Yeah, Pretty Boy is on the yard with us too in Donovan. You've seen Pretty Boy on quite a few videos. I was on the yard with Pretty Boy. Yeah. Pretty Boy's the homie, man. I learned a lot from Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy was good with making those models and playing his guitar and all that. Pretty Boy's a cool dude. I fuck with Pretty Boy. Rest in peace, Pretty Boy. I just seen quite a few people pop up, but more consistently, those that's on there that you see nowadays the most is pretty much the names out the name. I know I'm missing somebody, can't think right now.
In addition, you know I was in Calicut with the homie New Rock Creek, Swing Low podcast. Also, last but not least, I was Delano with my young homie, Baby Crazy. We was there briefly until we went our separate ways. And that concludes the people that I can recall that I seen on YouTube that I walked the prison yards with.